joining us for another episode of Fighting with Fashion. I'm Lily from Witchcrafts by Lilly, and I'm here today at the Slatington Expo Center at PPW's Thunder Road, and I am joined with
Journey Burke, Esquire, the Law of Attraction. You already know.
You already know.
You better know.
And if you don't know, well, now you know. So talk to me about your gear, Journey.
So this gear is actually not a custom piece of gear, but I saw it and I was like, you know what? It may as well have been custom made because
it suits you very well.
Thank you. It was my measurements, the black and the pink with Journey Burke. It's a classic color combination, and it gave me a chance to break out the fishnets. So I was like, that's it. That's the one.
There you go.
That's the one.
So who or what inspires your gear?
So the biggest inspiration for me is Elle Woods, of course, fashion icon, except we give her a little bit of a twist because me personally, I'm a little bit more punk, like alternative goth type style. So, the tattoos with bright pink and girly, it's, throws people off a little bit, but I like to go with a punk Elle Woods vibe is what I'll call it. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what colors or patterns? I know we were saying pink with the Elle Woods, but what makes you feel ready to go, ready to fight, ready to just take on the world?
Black, obviously, because it's powerful.
Can't go wrong with it.
Can't go wrong. It's on the eyeballs, like classic, warrior war paint type of stuff. All black, everything.
Do you take any inspiration from fashion from anybody in the wrestling world?
Right now, Tiffany Stratton, because she is amazing. But typically, I think most of my fashion inspiration comes from non-wrestling, just because I like to switch it up a little bit, and I don't want to repeat the same patterns and the same types of gear. So I try to think of something different. Yeah.
Right. Love that. So let's talk about your evolution then, from where your first set of ring gear to what you're wearing now. Can you describe? We will be adding pictures. Describe to me your first set of ring gear.
My very first set of ring gear I got on Etsy. It's like a pinkish fuchsia, purple.
Magenta.
Yeah, magenta is a very good color. It's a two-piece, just super simple, top, bottom, knee pad covers. And it was a sparkly print. It didn't actually have sparkles on it, but it was a material.
It looked like it was going to sparkle.
Exactly. And so I had all of that. I had my pink. For a while, I had to use my black training shoes because I didn't have other shoes. So it looked very off. It looked crazy. I finally got some pink wrestling shoes, and it kind of elevated the look a little bit. And I was like, okay, all right, we like this. And I like to design my own gear. So I had I was trying to find a character, and I was just like, okay, I'm going with this pink Elle Woodsy type thing, so let me design a set of gear that looks like a suit, because I'm a lawyer. So I was like, all right. So I designed my first set of gear, and I was like, it's going to be classic Elle Woods.
Right.
Hot pink, pink and white Barbie-esque. And this was before Barbie came out, just for the record.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the record. So I had my first set of gear. I designed it, and Daryl Apparel created it, and she did such a great job. And so it was a high-waisted, and I still wear it now occasionally, but the top was a halter top that has a big collar on it.
Has the lapels on it.
Lapels, because it's a suit. And then there's buttons that go down the front, again, because it's a suit. And then I have a nice belt-esque thing here because
it's a suit.
people wear belts with their suits. And then the bottoms were shimmery pink, and on the back it says ESQ in Barbie cursive E writing. Mm-hmm.
Fair. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure. I respectfully have not looked very up close on that one, but that one had pinstripes too, right?
It did not, actually.
Okay, I'm
so
wrong.
That one, no, that one just has a lot of sparkles on it, but the next set, look out for the pinstripes.
Pinstripes are coming. Is there any fashion trends that you haven't tried yet that maybe you'd like to try?
Probably a ton. I really want to try maximalist, everything big, over the top, just crazy styles. Anything that I can think of, giant jackets, big hats, big earrings.
Seth Rollins, but make it for a girl.
Exactly. Perfect.
I'm on it.
Exactly.
I'm on it.
She's got it.
My very last question for you, are there any Easter eggs or mementos, tokens, anything that you have on your gear that's maybe on all of your gear that people can look out for, or is there something that you cannot get into the ring without having on you?
In particular, not really, but I think in all of my custom sets of gear, I have ESQ written on the back because Esquire, that's me, that's my name. And I want something to show the people that, like, this is who I am. And I think all of my gear, in my head, I'm trying to have some type of collar with because,
Okay.
you know, you want to have,
The suit.
like, yes, not even just suit, but like, you know, I want people to look at a set of gear and be like, that is a Journey Burke set of
Right.
gear, even if I'm not wearing it. So, like, there has to be some commonalities throughout. So I think
Okay.
the collar is probably what's going to do it as well as the ESQ.
Love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much. Where can we find you?
You can find me on all of the social medias. On Twitter, it is Journey Burke, and then on Instagram, it's Journey Burke PW. And TikTok, Journey Burke 3, I think. Threads, also Journey Burke PW. And Facebook, you just search me up on Journey Burke. That's me.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lily.
Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll catch y'all later.